Hi everyone, and welcome to your weekly Pick a Card Tarot readings for the week of February 26th. If you're new here, my name is Sydney, I'm the tarot guy next door, and I use my cult knowledge and intuition to help guide you towards life you want. If you have a question you want to ask the cards, you'll find information on how to get a private reading below. And if you just want to hang out and maybe get a general reading, I stream on TikTok on Friday mornings, you should check it out. I'll be doing 5-card open readings, and here are the decks that I have for you. We have the Radiant Wise Spirit Tarot with Amethyst, the Tarot de Marseille with Amethyst, and the Tarot of the Divine with Amethyst. We also have 4 cards from 4 different decks. I want you to guess what the pyramid is made out of. By the way, I don't have an amethyst bracelet. This one just so happens to be purple. I didn't plan this, I just picked it. Anyway, here's Camera Sid again. As always with collective readings, take what resonates with you and leave aside what doesn't. If you want to jump straight to your reading, you'll find timestamps right below. And with that, let's go right to the readings. All right, group 1, let's see what we have for you for this week. And by the way, the 2 of Swords reverse flipped over while I was shuffling for you. It might mean something, it might not. Let's start by flipping over all 5 cards and see what we got. So, okay, don't panic. And the Lovers reversed at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so if I did my job correctly, this shot should be almost perfect for you. Ooh, yeah. All right, so let me do that. All right, I'll see you right now. All right, group 1, the 2 of Swords reversed was relevant, and I've already sprinkled that card into everything I'm about to say, okay? So don't worry about it. This is the Be Patient meme, and I regret to inform you that I'm about to tell you to be patient for a couple minutes, but that's really what it is. So let's break this down a little. Obviously, we have the Knight of Coins in the middle of the whole cross, the workhorse of the tarot, the slow and steady plows the field card, literally. And he is flanked here by the wise allocation of resources of the 6 of Coins and the reaping what you sow, patient, the garden will grow as fast as it grows. All you can do is like water and fertilize it, that kind of thing. Now we come to these 3 cards, the 3 reversed cards of the reading here. Well, 2 in the reading proper, you know how it is. The bottom of the deck underpins the reading. It's kind of in the reading and not. So we have the Devil reversed and the 7 of Wands reversed. This is needless defensiveness through seeing obstacles that are being thrown in your way differently than is wise. Sometimes we take things personally when we shouldn't. And the fact that, we have the 2... Yeah, these are the only 2 major arcana cards with, these 2 naked people in it. So there's definitely a link here. And actually, this actually reinforces how I was reading the Lover's card anyway. I didn't need this, but I appreciate the confirmation. Actually, I'll just say it. So the Lover's reversed is saying it's all about timing. That's how this connects into this reading through the Devil here, because sometimes, again, and I've given this theme, I've given these messages a lot lately, but I guess people need to hear it a lot. It's asking yourself why it hasn't happened yet is useful up to a point. We reach the point of diminishing returns very quickly if we don't soon start asking ourselves, now what? Now what? That's the real question. Yeah, as long as you take it in stride, be confident in your ability to plow that field. Oh, there's one other way to interpret the Devil reverse, which is this might embrace confronting one of your darkest fears. I think it's going to be mild because of if this was a big deal, I would expect more major arcana cards than there are now. That's why I'm saying that. So don't worry in that regard. But it might have something to do with it. Like I recently had a micro experience with a macro fear that I care a lot about. So yeah, that kind of thing I might see, but not a big deal. And don't get defensive about it. You can plow this field, group 1. Excellent, that was a mic drop. So I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, group 2, let's see what we have for you for this week. My favorite ace in the deck. It's just pretty. And the tower, don't panic. Give me a second. Based off of my group 1 reading, I'm pretty sure I set the pyramid up perfectly, so I'm expecting this shot to be basically... Oh, look at that. All right, I'll see you right now. All right, group 2, this is looking like a week of getting an aha moment, but the kind of aha moment feels very specific. It feels oddly specific. It's kind of like when you're working on something and then through that you realize that there's something really important that you probably should have done on some other project, and basically realizing that and kind of, you know, having the opportunity to fix that. I'm not reading the tower as dramatically as one might. It is at the bottom of the deck. It's in the reading and also kind of not. But these 2 sevens here, especially with the King of Swords looking in the direction through the 7 of Wands to the tower here, is very fitting here. So what I would say, oh, and another thing, we all have the entire deck inside of us. Any court card can be any gender, because I'm about to speak to you, and I know my analytics. I know most of you are women, and these are 2 men. So anyway, you're either the King of Swords or you're the Knight of Cups. And to the King of Swords, I would say, it's good that you're the one who noticed this. I'm so proud of this that I almost feel like flexing, but doing so would involve way too much backstory than we have time for, and which wouldn't help you. But I know the feeling of being in the right place at the right time to notice the right problem that kind of no one else noticed, and to just fix it. It's really, really satisfying, and good on you if that's that. There's medicine in all of this, and I'm pretty sure it'll be obvious to you. And to the other, well, you heard what I just said about the King of Swords. You're lucky that you're working with this person. In this week, it's a particularly ominous time. So just be open to the feedback of people around you. And if someone tells you something that you kind of know is in their wheelhouse, I would listen to what they have to say. The space weather has been really crazy this month, and there's a reason why it's all amethyst for this video. So yeah, there's medicine in this, and it's for the best, and it's a good thing this happened. Yeah, that's a mic drop, and honestly, there's nothing left, so I'm going to thank you very much for watching. If you liked your reading, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below to jump to your Oracle card reading. I'll see you there. All right, group 3, let's see what we have for you. Longtime viewers will know I'm going to name each card before flipping it over. I love this deck, but I'm not used to it enough. All right, so we have the 5 of Wands, don't panic. This is the Queen of Swords reversed, the Page of Cups. This is the Ace of Wands, awesome. And in the middle, we have the 6 of Cups. Look at you with the Magician reversed at the bottom of the deck. That makes a lot of sense. So I already know that I set up the pyramid perfectly. So this shot should basically be that. I feel like I'm walking away from an explosion in slow motion right now. I'll see you right now. Group 3, I'm going to talk about anime again. I've embraced it. What I mean is whenever the Page of Cups comes up, anime is my favorite example of that weird thing that you like. So yeah, and the thing is, this message is so on the nose, it almost feels like my deck is trolling me right now, because we have this Ace of Wands, 5 of Wands combo. The only 2 reverse cards in your reading are the Queen of Swords and the Magician, and we have this Page of Cups here looking through the 6 of Cups to the Ace, the opportunity in the chaos. This meme phrase that I recorded last week's readings yesterday, and I was thinking about how I need an alternate phrase for that. But anyway, this is really on the nose. So don't be afraid to talk about that weird thing that you like, group 3. If you see something in the situation that you're in that kind of maps to something that you've already encountered in that one episode of a Full Metal Alchemist or whatever, this would be a good week to translate that metaphor in the language that applies to the situation and do it. You don't need to talk about anime necessarily. Now, the people who know you might, when your friend pauses and squints their eyes a little and says, "You got that from Full Metal Alchemist, didn't you?" Yeah, that moment might happen, absolutely. But this is the opportunity in the chaos, and you're kind of the perfect person to see it. Honestly, there's so little left on the table as far as this message is concerned that I kind of feel like I'm fluffing everything now. But I just want to talk about the Six of Cups for a second. I don't know what role nostalgia will play in this, but it could be your nostalgia for the anime that you've always watched, Cup. But it could also be that the situation reminds you of something from your past that you can map to Full Metal Alchemist or some shit. Honestly, like I'm kind of glad I added that nuance, but I think I could have omitted it also. But anyway, that's basically what I have for you. Talk about that weird thing that you like, group 3. So thank you very much for watching. Please, if you liked your video, please give this video a like, and you can use the timestamps in the description below if you don't want to watch me pick up your reading. I'll see you in a couple seconds, one way or another. All right, let's set up the order. These are 4 of my favorite decks. This is going to be a real treat for me. Let me see here. This should be perfect. All right, Group A, your card is Development. This is I Ching hexagram number, I think that's a 53. Yes, it is. And the keywords are gradual progress, continuity, slowly but surely, adaptability, a time-honored approach. This fits so well with all 3 readings. Oh, except for one, but I think that you know how to make it fit. Wink, wink. This fits in so well that I honestly am not going to try to add anything. I'm just going to reread these words. Again, this is I Ching hexagram number 53, and the keywords are gradual progress, continuity, slowly but surely, adaptability, a time-honored approach. Group B, your moon card is the Prisoner. This is the 26th lunar mansion. Don't panic. I'm gonna stare at this card. Those of you who've seen me draw lunar mansions before know what's coming. Give me a second. Yeah. This is the last 2/3 of Aquarius dipping into Pisces a little. So this is freedom from the prison. This is, from the goofiness and eccentricness kind of shining. I guess I read into Aquarius a little heavy there. But one thing that I want to make sure to stress is that escaping from prison doesn't necessarily happen quickly. Think of Shawshank Redemption. This guy made the right connections and, picked away at the tunnel with that tiny little pickaxe for months and months and months before he was in a possibility to escape. That might seem stressful for some of you, depending on what your situation is, but there is hope in that, and there's also hope in taking agency of your situation. So think of it that way, from confinement to agency, and yeah, there's an opportunity to do that this week based off of everything. Yeah, Group C, your archetype is the King. Look at that. All right, the light attributes are enlightened, benevolent leadership, benefiting those in your charge. The shadow attributes is excessive feelings of entitlement, rulership without restraint. Listen, given the readings that I gave, I think for some of you it should be obvious whether or not the excessive feelings of entitlement, not necessarily entitlement, I wouldn't put that word, but taking things personally that you wouldn't necessarily, and things like entitlement kind of generate feelings like that needlessly. But for the rest of you, just don't be afraid to shine. You're a loving leader, so it's okay for you to lead. You know you're leading with love, all right? So yeah, that was a mic drop. Group D, your card is caution. Don't panic. It says caution, not danger. Give me a second. Actually, I didn't pause for very long at all because my warning of it says caution, not danger is the warning. So the metaphor that made me almost instantly unpause are the little lights on your dashboard. It's not like they're there to serve you. And I think that how this ties into the reading is for this week, when the little light lights up, the little check engine light lights up on the dashboard, I understand how feelings of anxiety of, oh my God, now I gotta add like a mechanic bill that's multiple hundreds of dollars to all the other shit that I got going on, and to spiral in panic in that way. But it's not, it's good that you know, and it might not necessarily be an emergency. Like, you can have new things thrown at you, just put them in proper priority. The check engine light will have to be dealt with, and it's good that you know. So don't panic. The check engine light is there to help you. Yeah. I think that's a good note to end on. So I'm going to end the reading there. Thank you very much for watching. If you liked this video, please give this video a like. Thank you so much for watching. Y'all take care. I'll see you soon.